Salespeople, and real estate specifically, we do a very, very poor job of rushing in and assuming we know what a client needs. So we come in and we prescribe before we ever diagnose. The most important step, whether you're working with a buyer or a seller, it does not matter, is you have to identify what the client needs. We diagnose first. A good doctor doesn't just rush in without checking your chart and checking your temperature and having you breathe in and out 1,500 times and telling you, oh, I think you've got this. No, a good doctor diagnoses first. They sit down with you and they ask you how you're feeling, how long have the symptoms been in your world, what about this, does it hurt when I do this? A good doctor will diagnose and then prescribe. Bad salespeople skip the diagnostic part of working with a buyer or a seller. We jump straight to just prescribing. Well, I can do this, I can do that. I have this service to offer you, and I have this and this and this and this, these features and these features. But without ever really knowing truly what the client needs. And I'm not talking about just robotically, I need to buy a new home. I need to sell my home. But much deeper than that. Why do you need to do this? Why are you looking at buying a new home? Why do you need to sell? Tell me more about that. Why is it important to you? What is your time frame? Have you definitely decided to buy a new home? Have you definitely decided to sell? Why? Why not? What's keeping you from making that decision? What has put you over the edge in wanting to purchase a new home? I've got to know the deep-seated need of the client. And here's the difference in a robotic reason buy a home versus a deep-seated emotional motivation to purchase a new home. Yes, my current home is too small. But in reality, we just spent Christmas together. We had the family over and it was too crowded. It was too cramped. It was pure chaos. And quite frankly, I just want something nicer. So maybe the emotional motivation has much more to do with potentially status or just the love of the family and wanting them to be more comfortable at holiday season. I don't know that need unless I ask. And too many of you are just rushing in and saying, oh, I've got a client. Fine, let's go look at homes. Great, you need to sell a home. Awesome, I think it'll sell for this amount. And you're skipping the diagnostic process, which is the most important part. What do you need? What do you as the buyer need? And why? Why is that important to you? Why do you need those things? Why do you need to buy a new home? Why do you need to sell? Why do you need to sell for X amount of money? What's your perfect time frame? And here's a couple of kicker questions that really, really can help you identify a client's need and also their seriousness and urgency. If I found you the perfect home today, would you buy it? Or if I found you the perfect buyer with the perfect terms, would you sell your home today? Again, I'm diagnosing by asking the right questions, getting to the deep-seated need of the client. And we skip this all the time. But realtors, please hear me. Your most important steps in the process of helping someone buy or sell a home is to find out what they need and why. What's their motivation? What's their urgency? What are they wanting to do? Deep-seated needs. Once we identify those things, then we can begin to prescribe how you as the agent are going to go about helping them fulfill their needs. But you have to start with the needs first. And half the time, the client doesn't really know what they need. So you've got to be good at asking the right questions to get to the deep-seated need that person has. Start with needs first. Diagnose first. Then prescribe what you're going to do to help the client obtain the thing that they need. See you soon.